So after Trushna Vegadharana, next one is Kshuda Vegadharana, that is a suppression of hunger. Suppression of, so long-standing suppression of hunger will leads to these following diseases. Reference is Shloka number 11. Angabhangaha aruchihi glani karshashula brahmaha kshudaha tatra yojam laguhu snigdam ushnam alpamcha bhojanam. So here the meaning is, if the person suppresses the hunger for longer period, okay, or long-standing suppression of this hunger causes angabhangaha. Angabhanga is a malaise or the body ache. Okay, the person feels a sort of ache all over the body. So it is just like a generalized weakness only. Angabhangaha. Aruchihi. Aruchi means, I told you, no, ruchi is the taste. Aruchi is tastelessness, anorexia. So even though the person feels hunger, he can't take the food. Okay, loss of taste. Glani. Glani is debility. Glani is weakness. The person will become debilitated. Okay. Karshaha. Karshata is emaciation, weight loss, long-standing suppression of hunger. Definitely it leads to dhatukshaya. So once the dhatukshaya occurs, definitely the person will become to emaciate. Okay. Karshata is emaciation. Staulyata is obesity, as you studied in Vedopakramaniya Adhyaya. So in Karshata, we need Brahmana Chikitsa. In Staulya, we need Ashana Chikitsa. Isn't it? So Karshata is emaciation. So please mute your mobile.
Rohit.
Okay. So Karshata is emaciation of the weight loss. So Shula is pain in the abdomen. So because of the suppression of hunger, the person feels abdominal pain. Okay, Shula. So remember here Shula, it indicates Udara Shula. Udara is abdomen. Udara Shula means pain in the abdomen. And finally, he may get Brahmaha. Brahma is giddiness. Okay. So because of the malnutrition for longer duration, he may get the giddiness. Okay. So here the treatment management is Tatra Yojam Lagu Snigdam Ushnam Alpamcha Bhojanam. So here to treat these conditions, so you need to advise the patient to eat the food which are light for the digestion, which are having snigdha guna. Snigdha guna definitely it nourishes the body as the patient feels giddiness and general weakness. So here snigdha gunatmaka aharas, definitely they will support the body. And ushnam. Ushnam is hot serve. Okay. Ushnam is hot serve or freshly prepared food. Lagu, snigdam, ushnam, alpamcha bhojanam. Alpamcha bhojanam means why we have to give alpa bhojanam, only little quantity of food in little doses means. So bahumatra ahara, if the person consumes excess of food in such condition, again it will lead to indigestion. So that's what. So we need to give the food in little by little quantity. Clear? So it's regarding the Kshuda Vega Dhari. Clear? So next one is Nidra Vegadharana. So Nidra is the sleep. Okay. Nidra Vegadharana is suppression of the sleep. So this also comes under Adharaniya Vega. One should not suppress the sleep. So the long-standing suppression of the sleep causes the following diseases as quoted in Shloka number 12. Nidrayaha moha murda akshi gaurava alasya jrumbikaha angamardascha tatreshtaha swapnam samvahanani cha. So here the meaning is, if the person continuously suppresses the sleep. So suppression of sleep means awakening the night hours. So if the person continuously awakes at the night hours, So definitely it will cause us moha. Moha is delusions. Okay, moha is delusion. Delusion means a sort of confusion state. Okay, moha, delusion. Murda Akshi Gauravam. So Murda is head, Akshi is eyes, Gauravata is heavens. Okay, Murda Gauravata and Akshi Gauravata. So Murda Akshi Gaurava means heaviness of the head and heaviness of the eyes. Okay, so because of long-standing suppression of the slave, it causes heaviness in the head. So the person cannot perform his regular activities in the daytime. He can't concentrate on his regular works. So that is it because of Murda Akshi Gaurava. Akshi Gaurava means heaviness of the eyes. So always the person will be in sleepy mode. Okay, that is Akshi Gaurava, heaviness of the eye. Heaviness of the eye means he cannot open his eyelids. Okay, Murda Akshi Gaurava. Alasyam. Alasyam is because of the lack of sleep. So in the daytime, continuously the person will be having laziness. So because of the laziness, he can't do his daily routine. Alasyata. Alasyata is laziness. Jrumbika. Jrumba is yawning. So Jrumbika means, so because of awakening in the night hours, so in the daytime, he will get continuous yawnings. So on and often, he will get the yawning. That is Jrumba or Jrumbika. Angamardascha. Angamardascha means, again, it indicates pain all over the body. Angamarda is because of the generalized weakness, the person feels pain all over the body. Clear? So in this condition, the line of treatment is Tatreshtaha Swapnam Samvahanani Chata. So Tatreshtam Swapna. Swapna means, so related with this shloka, Swapna indicates sleep. So he requires good sound sleep. Okay. So the literal meaning of the Swapna is the dream, isn't it? The literal meaning of the term Swapna is dream. But related with this concept, Tatreshtaha Swapnaha means he requires a good sound sleep. He requires the rest. Okay. Samvahanani. Samvahana kriya means gentle massage over the body. Okay. Samvahana means, as we studied in Dinacharya Adhyaya, in Vyayama Vidya Adhyaya, after the Vyayama, the body is massaged gently, isn't it? The same thing is required in these conditions. So Samvahana Anicha. Samvahana kriya means mild massage all over the body, gentle massage all over the body. Clear? So it's regarding the Nidra Vegadharana. Okay. Next one is Kasa, suppression of the cough. So Kasa is Kasanat Kasaha. Kasanat Kasaha means coughings. Okay. So here the reference is 13th one. So the long-standing suppression of the cough causes this following condition. Reference is shloka number 13th one. Kasasya roda tat ruddhi. Shwasa aruchi rudamaya. Shosho hidma cha. Karya atre kasaha sutaram vidhi. So, in long-standing suppression of the cough, it will lead to tatruddhi. Tatruddhi means because of the continuous cough, if the person tries to suppress it, again it increases the coughing. Okay, tatruddhi, again it increases the kasa. Shwasaha. Shwasaha means respiratory distress, dyspnea. Okay, shwasa is dyspnea, the respiratory distress. Because of the continuous coughing, the person feels difficulty in respiration. Shwasaha. Aruchi. Aruchi means, I told you, loss of taste or tastelessness. Rudamayaha, cardiac. So long-standing suppression of cough may lead to cardiac diseases. Shoshaha, emaciation, or I told you, Shosha is considered as a synonym for Raja Ikshma, or the tuberculosis. So long-standing suppression of the cough may lead to Raja Ikshma, or Shosha can be considered as emaciation. Hidma. Hidma is hiccups. So because of the Vata Varvata, the person may get hiccups continuously. So here the treatment management is Karye Atra Kasaha Sutara Vidihi. So all the general line of treatment which relieves the cough can be followed. See, especially according to Charakacharya, in Kasa, Shwasa, and Hidma. So Acharya Charaka has quoted these three diseases under respiratory condition, respiratory system. Kasa, cough, Shwasa is respiratory distress, Hika is hiccups. So generally, all these three diseases have the general one line of treatment because so all these three diseases are originated from Pitta Sthana. If we see the Samprapti Gatakas, so all these three diseases are originated from Pitta Sthana and by the predominancy of Kapha Vata. Okay, so as quoted in Charaka Samhita, Shwasa Kasa Chikitsa Adhyaya, Kapha Vatabhyam Pitta Sthanodbhave. Kapha Vatabhyam, even though they are originated with the predominancy of Kapha and Vata dosha, but the site of origin is Pitta Sthana. So that's what these diseases, Kasa, Shwasa, and Hidma are little bit difficult to control or difficult to treat because all the three doshas are involved and Kapha and Vata are predominant in the dosha, but its site of origin is Pitta Sthana. So that's what in respiratory condition, according to Ayurveda, so the first line of treatment is Virechana because these three diseases are originated with Pitta Sthana, and for Pitta, the best line of treatment is Virechana. So that's what Acharya Charaka has given. Virechana is the best line of treatment in these conditions. Okay. So here, Karyo Atra Kasaha Sutara Muraham is. So here we need to follow all the measures which controls the Kasa or which are recommended in the treatment of Kasa. So that line of treatment to be followed in Kasa Rodhajanya Vyadhis. Okay.